Have you ever just wanted something warm and comforting on a cold day? Something to just hug you from the inside out? Well, today we're going to talk about my absolute favorite thing to make that does just that. That's right, we're diving deep into the wonderful world of chili. But not just any chili, oh no, we're going vegan, baby. Get ready to tingle those taste buds and warm those souls because these recipes are off the chain. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Vegan chili? Can it really be that good? Honey, trust me, it's not just good, it's amazing. We're talking flavor explosions, texture heaven, and enough heartiness to satisfy even the biggest appetites. So grab your aprons and let's get cooking. First up, we're starting with a tried and true classic. Classic vegan chili. Now, for this recipe, you're going to need your kidney beans. And let me tell you, there's just something so comforting about a plump, juicy kidney bean, you know? They're like little pillows of flavor. We're also going to use some diced tomatoes because chili without tomatoes is like sunshine without warmth. It just ain't right. And of course, we can't forget the spices. We're talking chili powder, cumin, smoked paprika, all the good stuff that makes chili sing. Now for our veggies, we're going to keep it simple but delicious with some onions, bell peppers and garlic. Oh, and a little secret ingredient, a dash of cinnamon. Trust me, it adds a depth of flavor that'll have you saying, Just saute those beautiful veggies in a little olive oil until they're nice and soft. Then add in your beans, tomatoes, spices and some vegetable broth. Let that simmer, baby, simmer until it's nice and thick. And there you have it, a classic vegan chili that'll warm your heart and soul. It's so good you'll be licking the bowl clean. But don't worry, I won't judge, we've all been there. Now, if you're in the mood for something a little different, let me introduce you to my sweet potato black bean chili. This recipe is like a warm hug on a chilly day, and it's packed with flavor and good-for-you ingredients. We're talking about sweet potatoes, those vibrant orange bundles of joy that just melt in your mouth. And of course, we can't forget our trusty black beans, those little nutritional powerhouses that add a hearty texture and earthy flavor. Now, to take this chili to the next level, we're going to add in some corn. Because who doesn't love a little bit of sweetness in their chili? And of course, we need to spice things up a bit with some chili powder, cumin, and a pinch of cayenne pepper for a little kick. Just saute your onions, garlic and spices in some olive oil until they're fragrant, then add in your sweet potatoes, black beans, corn and vegetable broth. Let that simmer away until the sweet potatoes are nice and tender. And there you have it, a sweet potato black bean chili that's both comforting and exciting. It's like a party in your mouth and everyone's invited. Chapter 3. Lentil chili, hearty and flavorful. Now, for all my lentil lovers out there, I've got a treat for you. This lentil chili is hearty, flavorful and oh so satisfying. Lentils, those tiny but mighty legumes, are like little sponges that soak up all the delicious flavors you throw at them. We're talking about a symphony of spices here. Chili powder, cumin, smoked paprika and a touch of oregano for that extra something special. And to bring in some freshness and vibrancy, we're going to add in some bell peppers. Those colourful gems add a sweetness and crunch that'll have you coming back for more. Now just saute your onions, garlic and spices in some olive oil until they're fragrant, then add in your lentils, diced tomatoes, bell peppers and vegetable broth. Let that simmer, baby, simmer until the lentils are nice and tender. And there you have it, a lentil chili that's so good you'll forget it's actually good for you. It's like a warm hug from the inside out, and it'll leave you feeling satisfied and energized. Chapter 4. Quinoa Chili, a protein-packed delight. Now, if you're looking for a protein-packed chili that's both delicious and nutritious, look no further than this quinoa chili. Quinoa, that ancient grain that's all the rage these days, is like a blank canvas for flavor. It's got a slightly nutty flavor and a satisfying texture that makes it perfect for chili. And of course, we're going to add in some beans for extra protein and heartiness. I like to use kidney beans, but you can use your favorite kind. Now, to spice things up, we're going to use a combination of chili powder, cumin and smoked paprika. And for a little bit of sweetness, we're going to add in some diced tomatoes. Just saute your onions, garlic and spices in some olive oil until they're fragrant. Then add in your quinoa, beans, diced tomatoes and vegetable broth. Let that simmer away until the quinoa is cooked through and the chili has thickened. And there you have it, a quinoa chili that's so good you'll want to eat it every day of the week. It's like a flavor explosion in your mouth, and it'll leave you feeling satisfied and energized. Chapter 5. White bean chili. A creamy and dreamy delight. And last but not least, we have our white bean chili. This chili is creamy, dreamy, and oh so delicious. We're talking about white beans, those little bundles of creamy goodness that make this chili so irresistible. And to give it a little kick, we're going to add in some green chilies. Not too spicy, just a little bit of heat to wake up those taste buds. Now, to make this chili extra special, we're going to add in some corn. Because corn and chili are like two peas in a pod, they just belong together. And of course, we need to season things up with some cumin, coriander, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. Just saute your onions, garlic, and spices in some olive oil until they're fragrant. Then add in your white beans, green chilies, corn, and vegetable broth. Let that simmer away until the chili has thickened and the flavors have melded together. And there you have it, a white bean chili that's so good you'll be licking the bowl clean. It's like a warm hug in a bowl, and it'll leave you feeling satisfied and content. Outro! Well, there you have it, my loves. 5 amazing vegan chili recipes that'll warm your heart and soul. From classic to sweet potato to lentil and beyond, there's a chili here for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Grab your ingredients, put on your aprons, and let's get cooking. And don't forget to share your creations with me on social media. I can't wait to see what you come up with.